Didn't even get to cross.
What is up, guys? This is Bobman COC, and I found a base trade. So it is a Town Hall 8, which means I get a 50% loot penalty, but there was still a good amount of resources available. So let's get right into this attack. I'm going to start off by deploying barbs on this side of the base. Turn the volume down a little bit. And I'll follow those guys up with smarchers. They will be able to easily get because they're out on the first layer of walls, so they should be pretty easy to take down. So the first storage is pretty much down now. I'll deploy a few archers and they will take down the second storage. Now all that's left is the third storage, which should be a very easy takedown. Just deploy two fingers quickly. I won't need all my troops for this raid either, which is nice. I hate having to use all of my troops because then the troop training time takes a while. So that should be enough to take down that storage and get me to the 50%. So I'll use my Queen's ability, shoot that down, get me to the 50%, and I'll end the battle there. 150,000 gold, not very many troops expended, pretty solid raid. Okay, so I'm going to be attacking this guy now. So he's got a pretty hard base. I'm a little bit worried to see whether I can get to the center. So I'm going to see if I can take out multiple mortars using only using less lightning spells. So if that doesn't take them down, then I'll just deploy one more directly in the middle of them, and that should take them down. I was not able to do it, but I still was able to take down two of the mortars, which was what I would have been able to take down before. So now I'll just go in with my barbs and my archers. I'm going in from the top. It looks like I'll be able to get to the center more easily from the top. Turn the volume down a little bit. So his clan castle troops are coming out. It looks like he has barbs. All those look pretty low level, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Okay, King and Queen are in. Right now everything's being distracted by the clan castle troops. Hopefully I'll be able to take those down soon. I'll use the King's ability to get him going. One of the gold storages is down. Now the second one is being taken down, and hopefully I can get in the middle and get the third one. Hopefully that mortar doesn't kill all of my archers. They got really bunched up. And the mortar wiped out all of my archers because they got bunched out. I'll save my Archer Queen's ability. Hopefully I'll be able to use it. Looks like I'm just going to get that elixir, which isn't quite as good, but still works. So yeah, it sucks that my archers got so bunched up and the mortar took them down. But still a good raid. I got 200,000 gold, 157,000 elixir. I'm not complaining. Okay, so I'm going to be attacking this guy. It should be a pretty easy raid. Sadly, it's a Town Hall 8, so the 50% loot penalty is in effect on this raid, so it would be 260,000 of each raid if I were like a Town Hall 9. But I am a Town Hall 10, so it's going to be reduced. So I do only have my barbs and my archers, no heroes or spells. So I'll have to deploy a line of barbarians, then I'll go with archers behind them. But I will do this all around the base. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that might be all of the troop deployment that I need. We'll see. I do like to try and conserve some of my troops. It's cheaper, and then my armies take a lot less time to train. So I've gotten all of the gold and almost all of the elixir. And now I got all of the elixir and the 50%, so I we'll end the battle here. Still a decent raid, 130,000 of each. Okay guys, so I found another raid. It is a Town Hall 8, which means that the 50% loot penalty is a thing, which it sucks, but I'm not going to really pass up 100,000 of each in the collectors because of the loot penalty. So I just start off by deploying a line of barbarians, followed up by a line of archers right behind them. And I should be able to pretty easily pick up all the loot off this base. So I've already taken around 60, 70,000 of each. There's just a few more pumps left. I'm trying to deploy a few archers to kill his barbarian king. And then I'll deploy some archers to take down that gold mine. I have gotten all of the elixir, and I'm working on taking out the rest of the gold. So I put in my archers on the last gold mine, and they took that down, so I've gotten all the gold and all the elixir. And I think I'm just going to keep going to try and get the 50% because I don't want to lose trophies. So I'll deploy my king and my queen on the bottom. And hopefully there will be enough to get me to the 50%. I'll put some archers behind them too, and those might be able to help them. But right now we're at 45%, so it looks like we should be able to pretty easily get to 50. There we're at 50, I'll end the battle there. 110,000 of each, as well as 200 dark elixir. Okay, so I found this raid. He has 160,000 gold available, so it's a pretty nice raid. Just deploy my barbs in a line along the outside of the base near where the gold is, and they'll destroy some buildings, and I'll be able to get my archers and my heroes to destroy the gold. So I deployed the majority of my barbs. Now I'm just following them up with archers. And I'll just keep deploying some archers until I'm either out or pretty low on them. And we've taken out the first gold storage now, so we got 60,000 or so out of that. Now we're working on taking out the second gold storage with our archers. Sorry about that, I had a cough. Okay, so I'll deploy some more archers to take out that archer tower, and then I'll probably deploy my king and queen to take down the gold storage right there. So I put down my queen, and she's shooting down a wall. And then she's moving around to take down the Tesla, and so after that's down, there won't be very much firing on her. So she should be able to pretty easily destroy the rest of the buildings. So she's taking out the elixir storage right now. Then she'll probably either move on to the town hall or the gold storage. So she moved on to the town hall. I have a few archers shooting the gold storage, but the Tesla's going to kill them before they've done very much to it. The town hall's almost gone, and then she'll redirect herself to shooting down the gold storage. Okay, so the town hall goes down. Now she's on the gold storage. I'll use her ability, and as soon as she takes down the gold storage, I will end the battle. Got 160,000 gold. 3. Okay, so this is another Town Hall 8. I have been finding a lot of these recently. Yeah, I'll just deploy barbs and archers and get the loot. Sadly, the loot penalty is in effect because it's a Town Hall 8, but still a pretty good raid. So I'm taking all of the loot pretty easily because all of it's in the mines and pumps. So I've taken all of the elixir, and now there's just a few gold storages left that I'll take the gold out of, and then I'll be done. So there's 2 down at the bottom. I will deploy my Barb King and my Archer Queen on those to take them down, and then I will end the battle when they are done. Pretty easy raid, got 130,000 gold and 120,000 elixir. Okay, so for this next raid, 157,000 gold available, all in the mines. And so we did have relatively lower level mines and pumps than the other ones. But it still is a decent amount of loot. So I'll start off by deploying a line of barbs, followed by archers. And that will take out the gold and the elixir on the top, and I'll do the same around the sides and the bottom. Okay, so I've already gotten around 70,000 gold. So it's going out of the mines and pumps pretty quickly. It looks like I just need to deploy a little bit more on the bottom, and I'll be able to take the rest of the golden elixir. Okay, so we've pretty much gotten all of the gold. There's just a little bit left in that pump on the bottom, so I'll deploy a few archers for that. And then there's still a little bit of elixir down there, so I'll deploy a couple barbs and then a couple archers, and they will definitely be able to take that down. Okay, so the Barbarian King is killing my archers, but it looks like they've gotten a lot out of that pump. So I think I'll probably keep going just to get to the 50%, but they've destroyed the pump, and now we've gotten all of the resources. And they just took down the Barb King, and then I'll just deploy a few archers to try and get me to the 50%. So we're at 40%. Should not be very hard to get to 50. A lot of these bases, all the buildings are worth 2%. So we're at 47%. I'll just deploy a few archers up at the top to take down that wizard tower, and that should get us the remaining 2%. Okay, so I dropped one barb, followed by about 7 archers. And it looks like they died pretty quickly, but I'll be able to deploy another group of archers to take it down, and we've gotten the 50%, so I'll end the battle there. 160,000 gold and 180,000 elixir, not a bad raid at all. So on to the next raid. The majority of it is, well, all of it's in the storages, so I'll deploy a bunch of archers down by the storages on the bottom to take those out, and then I'll go in with my heroes and the rest of my troops up at the top to take down the storages that are up there. So the storages at the bottom are coming along. It looks like they are about half done. The one on the right looks like it is almost destroyed. So the one on the right goes down, the one on the left is really weak. I'll be able to take that down very soon. So that goes down. We've already gotten about 100,000 gold. Now I'll spam all of my barbs up at the top, and then I will follow them up with my archers and my heroes. So all the barbs are down. I only have 41 archers left, but I'll put all of them in, and it looks like they're doing a good job. They'll probably get to the elixir storage, the dark elixir storage, and the gold storages. Heroes are in. The archers are doing a great job clearing a path for them right to the middle. I'll drop my rage spell that was pretty well placed. And now everything will run really quickly into the middle and destroy everything in there. My Archer Queen is shooting the Dark Elixir storage, which had a pretty good amount of Dark Elixir in it. And it looks like my Barbs and Archers are working their way into the gold storages. So my Queen has now redirected onto a gold storage, and all that we have left is one, which is being shot at by some Archers. So my Queen started shooting the clan castle. I'm hoping she'll redirect right to the gold storage, and she does. So she'll pretty much take all of the gold storage out before she dies, and they'll leave 3,000 in there. And then I'll surrender, and I'll lose 19 trophies, but I still got 215,000 gold, so a pretty good raid. Okay, so I got another raid. All of it's in the mines and pumps, 260,000 of each. Pretty good raid. So I'll start off, like usual, by deploying my barbs and archers around the base, and that should be able to get me the majority of this loot since all of it's on the outside. Sorry about that, coughed again. Okay, so we have about 50 archers left. We've gotten the majority of the elixir and a pretty good amount of the gold. All of it's going down really quickly. Okay, so there's pretty much only 50,000 gold left and 60,000 elixir left. So it appears as though we've gotten almost all of it. There might be a little bit in the storages, so I'll probably deploy my king and my queen to try and take down one storage. Okay, so my queen has gotten through the wall, and hopefully she will start attacking the storage. I'll use my king's ability. The queen is taking down the storage, so that will just get me about 10,000 gold. And I'll end the battle there, and that'll get me 240,000 of each, so pretty good raid. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.